Hello, welcome to GB 519, Measurement and Decision Making. Welcome to our Unit 6, our last unit, where we are covering management level financial controls. After completing this unit, you should be able to describe standard costs, to determine direct materials variances, to determine direct labor and total manufacturing overhead variances, to prepare a variance report and balance scorecards, to describe capital budgeting inputs and apply the cash payback technique. Additionally, you should be able to use the net present value method and identify capital budgeting challenges and refinements. Lastly, you should be able to use the internal rate of return method and the annual rate of return method. Hello and welcome to Unit 6 of GB 519, Measurement and Decision Making. So let's review our unit for this very last unit where we're going to be covering management level financial controls. So Unit 6 examines standard costs in balance scorecards. Standard costs provide us a number of specific advantages for an organization. They can facilitate planning, they can promote greater autonomy, they are useful in setting the sales price. The standard costs can also contribute to management control, and they can enable variance analysis to simplify our inventory management. Most large organizations adopt a carefully prescribed capital budget procedure, and that capital budgeting process requires a significant level of authorizations. So the typical process is we get project proposals that are requested from various sources within the organizations. Those proposals are then screened by accountants and managers, and then the company's officials evaluate the projects and they will approve those projects and proposals based on their merits. So as we progress through Chapter 6, you will see the readings, and we're going to be reading about standard costs and balance scorecards and planning for capital investments. Additionally, you will see there are several Wiley Plus videos to supplement your reading, including your management accounting videos on standard costs and capital budgeting. And then we also have several applied skills videos that will show you how to compute labor costs and labor quantity variance, materials price and quantity variances, overhead variances, how to prepare an income statement for management, and how to compute those overhead variances, and lastly, computing your annual rate of return, your cash payback period, and the net present value. Then we have our Unit 6 discussion. This is our very last discussion for the course. And then we have several learning activities to help you complete the Lab 6, the preliminary instructions for the lab, very similar to what we have been doing throughout the course. And then we also have the Lab 6, the main instructions as well for your lab, and that's the only assignment, your discussions and your lab for this week. And then once you've completed the discussions and the lab, we are at the end of our Unit 6 and also at the end of our course.